Hi, and a very warm welcome to our first episode of Prompting Series. In this episode, we will discuss about the first technique, how you can do effective prompting. So let's begin. I asked a question to AI, and the result left me frustrated. The result, what I received, was nowhere, absolutely nowhere, even closer to what I was expecting. And the result actually disappointed me to the possible extent. Then I took a step back and I asked the same question, but this time in a different way. And guess what? The result was fabulous. It was mind boggling and it was more than what I expected. So, what is the secret here? The secret is the difference between a lazy prompt and a well crafted prompt. Here you can see a lazy prompt which I used in the first place, and I got a vague output. I simply said, write an email to a difficult client. And the result was a generic, bland, two paragraph email that sounds like it was written by a robot, zero personality, zero strategy, and completely unusable. But in the second stance, what I did was I crafted the prompt. I made some changes, some tweaks to the way I prompted to the AI tool. And I used a prompt which said, you are a senior client success manager, write a firm but empathetic email to a client who missed three deadlines using a collaborative tone that preserves the relationship while setting clear expectations. And what happened? I got a professional email, not only addressing my concerns, highlighting the situation, and at the same point in time, giving a personal touch whereby I was trying to step in the shoes of my client, trying to understand his situation and offering a solution. So, this is how the way you prompt changes the result. And trust me, if you are in the first category, that is, you are giving a prompt, not getting proper results, the responses are vague, you are not alone. 95% of us does the same mistake. The basic problem is we treat AI models or AI tools like Google. We simply ask a question, but that's not how we should be using them. If we use well crafted prompts, then the results can be 10x better. And in this series, we are going to learn 7 techniques how you can give better prompts and get better results. So, here, the bottom line is AI is not overrated, but the prompts that we are using are underpowered. And that's what we are going to address today onwards in this series. So stay tuned and let's proceed further. The 3 prompts which real professionals actually use. Examples: summarize this contract. There is no context, no length target, no focus area. The AI has no idea what you actually need, and the output will prove it. The second example of a vague prompt is write a project status report. For whom you want the report, who is the audience, whether it is a weekly update or it's an executive summary, nothing. We are telling nothing to AI model. We are simply saying write a project status report. Now, what happens? If you are not giving the required information to someone whom you want to work on something that you have assigned to that person, the person will make guesses or will make the best possible assumptions. And when the guessing and assumptions come into picture, then for sure we are not going to get the desired output or the expected output. The third very commonly used mistake is instead of giving a prompt, people just dump keywords like difficult client email professional tone. So here we are not giving any context, anything. Instead of giving a prompt, we are actually trying to Googling the things. And you will the result will be a generic template. And trust me, you will not even like to forget about using it, even sharing it with someone for a first-hand review. So, what is the solution? Let's do it step by step. The first and foremost thing is, rather than just talking, let's use the actual uh, tool to explain it. So, we discussed about some of the commonly used prompts not giving you a very good result or an output that you can use in your day-to-day work. So let's fix it. And we are going to fix it live. So the very first example is the prompt we normally use is summarize this contract. And rather than explaining you, let me actually show you how this prompt will work and what output we are going to get. So the first thing I'm going to do is I copy these prompts here in order to save the time. Now let's go to ChatGPT and let's key in the prompt. And obviously, as we need to, we want the GPT to summarize this contract, we have to provide the GPT with a draft contract. So here it is, the sample contract. Let's give it some time to get the document uploaded. And as soon as the document is uploaded, we will hit the enter or the proceed button, thereby actually instructing the AI model to do the task for us. So here what we did is we uploaded the sample contract and we gave just a prompt of 3 words, summarize this contract, and let's see what will be the result. So here, as soon as we press the execute button, the AI model has gone through the file and it provided us with a summary, which is nothing basically but the details of what is there in the contract. Now, let's go back and copy the second prompt, where the prompt says that you are a legal analyst. Let's go back, start afresh. Now, what our prompt is saying is, you are a legal analyst reviewing a vendor contract on behalf of SAS company. No, this is not what we are. Legal analyst reviewing a publishing publishing contract on an behalf of an author. Summarize the attached contract in bullet points. And what we want, highlight. Number 1, key obligations. 2, termination clause. And 3, any unusual liability terms. Flag anything that requires legal review. And let's attach the same file again, which is the sample contract. Let's give it a couple of seconds before the file gets uploaded to the system. And now let's hit the execute button. Now see, instead of just giving us what is there in the contract, it is giving us detailed summary, that is key obligations. What are the obligations of author? What are the obligations of publisher? What are the financial obligations? What are the termination clause? What are the liabilities? Author liability, publisher liability, usual concerning terms requiring legal review. And all these things we are missing in the previous summary. So now it is also doing an overall risk assessment, and it has highlighted the items which need legal review. Bottom line, this is closer to a paid self-publishing service agreement than a traditional publishing deal. While it offers convenience, it places most legal and financial risk on author with limited accountability on the publisher. So now, just look at the output that we have received. Earlier output was just summary of the contract without giving you any key insights. But now here, just by changing the prompt that we have used, you can see how the contract has been reviewed and a clear actionable has been provided. So that's the power of right prompting. Let's go back to our presentation. Next example is write a project status report. And here also, if we give this prompt, that is write a project status, the result will be more or less same. This much has been done, that much has been done, so on and so forth, without any actionable. Now, if let's go back and try this prompt as well. Let's refresh the chat. Let's go back and copy the prompt. Let's paste the prompt here and let's press return or enter. Project name. So see here, we have not provided any project status report. So it is giving you all a standard template where you need to enter almost all the details. Whereas if we go back and use the second prompt, that is act as, and here what our prompt says is act as a project manager, write a weekly status report for a software migration project. The audience is a non-technical VP. What I want to include is what was completed this week. Number two, what's at risk. Number three, decisions needed from leadership. Use plain language, keep it under 300 words. And now let's see what we get. So see, here is a quick update on the software migration project. What was completed, finished migrating this, what is at risk, data accuracy, a small number of records did not transfer correctly, timeline pressure, user readiness, and decisions that are need approved. A possible 1-week extension to ensure thorough testing and reduce risk at launch. Overall, the project is progressing well. So now tell me, which output you can use readily, the first one or this one? And obviously, everyone will say that we can use the second output, not the first one. Let's go back to our presentation and let's see one more example. Here, this is the third category where we are just dumping the keywords rather than prompting. So difficult client email professional tone. Let's go back and let's see the results. Let's refresh the chat. Let me copy the prompt, paste it here, and hit enter. Thank you for your message. I appreciate you taking time to share your concern. I understand there are some points that require clarification, and I would like to ensure we address them in constructive and efficient manner based on our previous discussion, blah, blah, blah. To help move things, I suggest we propose solution. No solution has been provided here. So basically, this is more or less like a template where anything that is highlighted in light blue color or whatever is within bracket, that needs to be updated. Chat or the prompt window, and let's give it the next prompt, which is a refined prompt. And what we are saying, you are a senior account manager, write an email to a client who has missed 3 consecutive deadlines, causing delay on our end. Tone should be firm but collaborative. Goal, reset expectations without damaging the relationship. Suggest a 15-minute call to align. Keep the email under 150 words. Now let's see what results we are getting. I hope you are doing well. I wanted to flag that we have now missed, instead of saying you have, we are saying we have, because we want to have a collaborative tone. Missed 3 consecutive deadlines, which is starting to impact our ability to deliver on schedule. I understand priorities can shift and we are here to support. That said, we need to reset expectations to keep things on track moving forward. Timely inputs from your side are critical for us to meet agreed milestones. Could we schedule a quick 15-minute call this week to align on timelines and any blockers? I am confident a brief sync will help us get back to smooth workflow. Please let me know a time that works for you. So now here you see, it is a concise email, clearly doing this expectation setting. The tone is fabulous, and it is sounding like more of collaborative than complaining. And moreover, the only filler, the gaps that needs to be filled in is name of the client and your name. Rest everything is well drafted. You can simply copy, paste, and send it to the client. So here we just saw the 3 examples how prompting can change the results or the outputs that we are getting from AI models. Here, what was the secret ingredient? It was context, role, and goal. So in all the three examples, see, in first example, what we are saying, you are a legal analyst. In the second example, we are saying act as a project manager. In the third example, we are saying you are a senior account manager. That means in all the three cases, we have assigned a role. The second thing is context. You are a legal analyst. Role has been assigned. Reviewing a vendor contract on behalf of a SAS company. So here we are providing the context. Here, write a weekly status report of a software migration project. Again, we are giving the background or the context. Here, what we are saying, write an email to a client who has missed 3 consecutive deadlines, causing delays on our end. Again, we have provided the context. Then the third and last but very important ingredient is goal. What we are saying in the first example, the goal that we are giving is summarize the attached contract in bullet points and highlight key obligations, termination clause, and any unusual liability terms. Flag anything that requires legal review. So here we have done a clear goal setting. This is what I want as an output. Here, write the weekly status report for a software migration project. The audience is non-technical VP. So up to here, we have done the context setting, or we have provided the context that who is our audience. Then include what was completed this week, what's at risk, decisions needed from leadership, use plain language, keep it under 300 words. So from here to here, we are doing a goal setting. That means we are giving a specific goal to the AI model, that how or what output I'm looking at. In the third example, we are saying tone should be firm but collaborative. Then goal, reset expectations without damaging the relationship. Suggest a 15-minute call to align. Keep the email under 150 words. So again, we have provided a very specific goal. So that's how giving the role, context, and goal changes the whole game or the output. This alone, this simple technique of providing context, assigning role, and giving a clear goal to the AI model while you are writing your prompt will put you ahead of 95% of AI users. And this is, we are just getting started. So the 7 techniques that we are going to cover in this entire series. First one is role assignment, what we have just discussed now. Then we will talk about context framing. In the next episode, we will talk about output formatting, then chain prompting, constraint setting, persona crafting, and iterative refinement. So in the coming episodes, we will cover rest of the 6 techniques. For you, I have a free gift. Just visit our website, that is www.aifusion9.com, and register yourself, and you will get a PDF which contains 5 prompts that we use almost every day, like writing client email, meeting summaries, status report, contract reviews, proposal drafts. So stay tuned and be ahead in the game of prompting. Episode 2 is coming soon, and if you have liked this video, do subscribe to our channel and share this with anyone you think this video will be of any help. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in episode 2. Thank you.